When I'm teaching beginners how to take a compass bearing from a map, I usually get them to start by lining up the edge of the compass with the 2 points that they're interested in. Normally that's the start and the destination. If your compass doesn't have declination adjustment, like this one, they just rotate the bezel until the orienting arrow is pointing straight up the map or northwards. If the compass can be adjusted, and has been, this has been adjusted by 15 degrees, then instead of the orienting arrow, you line up the orienting lines with the north-south grid on the map, and then you read the bearing at the index mark. And this method normally gets them to within a couple of degrees of the true bearing, which is totally fine for most hill walking, because in practice it's quite difficult to follow a compass bearing more accurately than a couple of degrees anyway. For people on my advanced navigation courses, I teach a different method, and this always gives you a spot-on map bearing every time. Let's say that you want to walk from point A to point B on your map. If your compass has a parallax line, that's a line printed on the base plate, place it on the map so that the line runs through both points. If not, you'll just have to use the straight edge of the compass. Now, keeping the line or the edge on point A and B, slide the whole compass slightly across the map so that you can see one of the eastings, that's the vertical lines on the map, through the dial. Obviously this won't work with a prismatic or a lensatic compass. It needs to be a clear base plate. Next, rotate the bezel until the orienting lines will also rotate, and this time, instead of just pointing them roughly north, look through the center of the dial and ensure that the orienting lines are running parallel with the eastings on the map. Once they are, the bearing at your index mark is the precise map bearing. There's no guesswork involved, and it's exact, and that's how you take very accurate compass bearings from a map. Don't forget that this is a grid bearing, as you're using the map's grid. So in most areas you'll need to change it to a magnetic bearing, as you'll be using the compass's magnetic needle to follow. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching.